Welcome to the European Association for Higher Education Advancements YouTube and podcast channel. We're doing a deep dive today.
A deep dive.
Yeah, into how to totally rock your university years.
Right.
And we've got the inside scoop from
The Insider.
the European Association for Higher Education Advancement.
The EAHEA.
The EBA.
Yes.
They're
are
like the experts on
They're all about quality in higher education.
yeah, making sure universities are actually,
Yeah.
delivering
totally.
for students.
Absolutely.
So they've got like research and insights
Tons of it.
on what makes a great university experience.
That's right.
So they're not just about like
Not just the basics.
are the professors showing up on time?
Right.
They're looking at the whole
Picture.
student journey.
Exactly. The entire experience.
And one of their biggest things is
Get involved.
get involved.
Yeah.
Like that seems simple,
Right.
but they've got data
But the EAHEA actually has data.
to back it up.
That's right.
Their research shows
Yes.
that students who are like,
Who are active
In
or
extracurriculars,
just-
student organizations,
they report like
higher levels of satisfaction.
higher satisfaction with the whole.
Their whole university experience.
And not just that. Not only that,
They do better.
they tend to perform better academically.
So it's not just like
just fun and
fun and friends.
Mhm.
It's like linked to
It's linked to better grades.
better grades.
Yeah.
That's,
That is interesting.
I guess, when you're passionate about something.
And you're passionate outside of class.
Yeah.
It can kind of spill over
Spill over.
into your academic life.
Totally makes sense.
Exactly.
So it's about finding that
that balance.
balance and
Right.
creating a well-rounded
A well-rounded experience.
for yourself.
Yes.
And
think about it.
when you're involved in something
Yeah.
you care about,
You're more likely to connect with
Mhm.
like-minded people.
like-minded people,
Build a sense of community.
build a community,
Develop leadership skills.
develop leadership skills.
And these are all things
Oh, yeah.
that employers look for.
Employers look for that.
Yeah.
The resume boost.
The resume boost.
I remember hearing about that
Yeah.
back in the
That's
day.
in the day.
But it's cool. There's actually like
There's data.
data now.
Yes.
So the EAHEA is saying,
Get out there.
get out there, explore your passion,
Explore your passions.
join a club,
Join a club.
maybe even start your own thing.
Absolutely start your own thing.
And speaking of exploring,
yeah.
that leads us to like another key thing
key insight from the EAHEA.
from the EAHEA.
Utilize
your university resources.
university resources.
They have a whole section on their website about this.
They do. It's mind-blowing.
It's mind-blowing.
How much is available to students
Yeah.
that they often don't even know about.
I remember feeling kind of lost
Lost.
when I first started university.
Yeah.
There were so many offices,
Right.
departments,
Programs.
I had no idea where to even begin.
That can definitely be overwhelming.
Overwhelmed.
But that's where the EAHEA's advice comes in.
okay.
They really emphasize the
Da-da-da-da.
importance of seeking out guidance
Guidance.
and support,
Okay.
whether it's from academic advisors,
Okay.
career counselors,
Uh-huh.
or even peer mentors.
So it's like having this
A whole team
team of people
in your corner,
rooting for you.
rooting for you to succeed.
That's pretty cool.
That's a cool way to think about it.
And the resources go way beyond just academics.
Academic support,
Think about
health and wellness
services,
financial aid,
financial aid offices,
disability support services,
disability support services,
even cultural centers.
cultural centers.
Wow.
Right.
I bet there are tons of students out there
I bet.
who could really benefit from these resources,
Yeah.
but just don't know where to find them.
It's like having
Treasure chest
a treasure chest
Yeah.
of support.
of support.
But you need the map
You need the map to find it.
to find it.
That's a great analogy.
That's what the EAHA is trying to
And
do.
that's what they're trying to do.
Provide that map.
Provide that map.
And empower students
Empower students
to take advantage
to take advantage of everything
of everything.
their university has to offer.
So we've got to get involved,
Get involved.
utilize
Utilize
resources.
resources.
What's the next big
Yeah.
piece of advice?
This one might seem a bit obvious,
Okay.
but it's crucial nonetheless.
Yeah.
Time management.
Well, time management.
Yes.
The bane of every student's existence.
It is a challenge,
I remember.
especially with all the demands
Pulling more all-nighters
than I care to admit.
that come with university life.
But the EAA stresses
Okay.
that effective time management
Yeah.
is essential for not only academic success, but also for overall well-being.
I can see that when you're constantly feeling stressed.
Stressed, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's hard to enjoy any aspect of university life.
Yeah.
Even the fun stuff.
Even the fun stuff.
Exactly.
And the EAHEA's research shows...
So there's a strong correlation.
Like a correlation.
Between poor time management skills.
Okay.
And increased levels of stress.
Anxiety.
And even burnout.
Burnout among students.
Among students.
Yes.
So it's not just about...
Not just about getting things done.
Getting things done.
It's about protecting your mental health.
Too. It's about mental health.
Yes.
It's a really important point.
It is.
But let's be honest.
Okay.
Time management.
Right.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done.
Do they offer any practical
tips? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The EAE recommends breaking down tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks.
Smaller chunks.
Setting realistic goals and prioritizing activities based on importance and urgency.
Urgency, okay.
They also highlight the importance of using tools like calendars and to-do lists to stay organized.
Okay, so it's about having like a system,
a plan of
attack to tackle all those deadlines and commitments.
Exactly.
I guess winging it only gets you so far.
Winging it only gets you so far.
In university.
Exactly.
And one thing that really resonated with me from the EAHEA advice is
the emphasis on balance.
Balance.
Yeah, it's not just about cramming as much as possible.
Yeah.
It's about creating a schedule.
Okay.
That allows for both
work and play
academics and self-care.
Yeah, that whole work-life balance thing. Yeah, everyone's always talking about.
Everyone's always talking about.
Yeah. But how do you actually find that balance when you're juggling?
Yeah, when you're juggling.
Classes, assignments, extracurriculars. Maybe even a part-time job.
Right.
If there aren't enough hours in the day.
The EAA acknowledges that it's a struggle.
Yeah.
But they also emphasize that it's a
worthy pursuit.
They even have some research that suggests students who prioritize self-care.
Self-care, like?
Things like exercise, healthy eating.
Okay.
And getting enough sleep. Actually perform better academically.
So taking care of yourself isn't just good for mental and physical health.
Not just mental and physical health.
It can actually boost your grades.
That's
a win-win.
That's a win-win.
In my book.
Exactly.
It's about recognizing
that you're not a machine.
Yeah.
You're a human being.
You're a human.
With limits. And sometimes the most productive thing you can do is take a break. Recharge.
Come back to your studies.
Come back with a fresh perspective.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered getting involved, utilizing resources. And mastering
time management. What's the overarching
theme here?
Yeah.
What's the EAHEA's
big picture message
to students?
Well, they're really trying to shift the focus from a purely transactional view of university to a more holistic one.
Okay.
It's not just about getting that degree and landing a job.
Yeah.
It's about using this time for personal growth. Self-discovery. And exploration.
So it's not just about the destination. It's about
the journey.
The EAHEA encourages students to reflect on their values, their passions.
And what they truly want to get out of this experience.
Okay.
It's about asking yourself
what
kind of person do I want to become?
Okay.
And then actively seeking out opportunities that align with those goals.
I wish someone had told me that.
Right.
When I started university,
I
was so focused on
the grades, the resume building, that you kind of lose sight. Of the bigger picture. The personal growth aspect.
Yeah.
And that's what the EAHEA is trying to address. They want students to realize that university is
really good.
This incredible playground
for
exploration and discovery. It's a time to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Try new things.
And
maybe even stumble upon a hidden passion or talent.
A hidden passion.
You never knew you had. Yeah.
It's like a giant buffet.
Of
knowledge and experiences.
They're
saying don't just stick to what,
Right.
Sample everything. See what you like. Exactly.
It's about embracing the unknown. Stepping outside your comfort zone. And being open to new possibilities. And who knows? You might just surprise yourself with what you discover along the way.
Okay, so how do we put all this wisdom into action?
Well, they have a simple
Okay.
yet profound challenge.
Okay.
Take some time this week to explore one new resource or opportunity.
One university.
Just one that seems doable.
The point is to take that first step.
Okay.
To break out of your routine.
Break out of your routine.
And see what's out there.
See what's out there.
It could be attending a guest lecture.
Okay.
Checking out a club fair.
Okay.
Meeting with a career advisor.
Okay.
Or even just browsing the university website.
The webs for events or programs that pique your interest.
So it's about being proactive. Taking ownership. Of your university experience. And not waiting. For opportunities to come to you. You have to go out and find them. And you never know. That one small step. Could lead to a whole new path. A new passion. A new connection that could change the course of your life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's recap.
Amen.
What we've learned from the EAHEA today. Get involved. Utilize resources. Master time management. And most importantly, remember that university is about more than just academics. It's about personal growth. And exploration. It's about finding your people, your passions, and your purpose.
And don't forget the EAHEA's challenge.
The challenge.
Explore one new thing at your university this week. You never know what you might discover. Yeah, it's like they're saying, here's a treasure map. Go find the X. That marks the spot for like
your best
university experience.
And they give you
the tools.
So many resources
To help you
along the way.
Their website is like
a gold mine. Of information. With articles, research reports, best practice guides.
So they're not just like talking the talk.
Right.
They're walking the walk.
We're walking the walk.
When it comes to
improving higher education. Absolutely.
That's impressive. So if any of our listeners are like
involved in higher education.
Maybe
they're even working at a university.
The
EAHEA is an organization worth checking out.
It sounds like it.
Definitely.
Whether you're a student
looking for guidance.
A faculty member
seeking to enhance their teaching.
Or an administrator.
Aiming to improve their institution.
Yeah.
The EAHEA has something to offer.
And they've got a strong social media presence too, right?
They do. They're active on all the major platforms.
Okay.
Sharing insights, highlighting best practices, and even featuring inspiring stories.
Oh, wow.
From students and educators.
From around the world.
That
sounds like a really great way to stay, connected.
It is.
And informed.
It's a community.
About the latest trends in higher ed.
Of people who are passionate about making university a truly valuable and enriching experience.
That's inspiring.
For everyone involved.
So to wrap things up.
Yes.
If you're looking to level up your university journey. Whether you're just starting out. Or you're already knee-deep in textbooks. The EAHEA is a fantastic resource. They offer practical advice, insightful research.
And a whole community of support.
To
help you make the most. Of this incredible chapter. It's in your life.
Please don't forget to follow the European Association for Higher Education Advancement on YouTube and social media